Welcome to the next episode of the TK Podcast with yours truly, Kings Hockey, and as usual, Roanoke Trey 15.
Howdy!
And Blue Fire Crash Down.
Leroy Jenkins.
Oh man, I haven't seen that video forever. Wait, some recent trailer or something used that as a promotion or something? Oh no, it was on the Flash episode they referenced it.
Oh, okay, just stop there.
Yep, it was just like a in passing reference, so that was awesome.
Well, I was gonna say maybe you saw it because the new Warcraft movie that's coming out.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Yep.
Normally I say video game movies are trash, but that one actually looks like it has a budget.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it looks really good.
You were talking about
quality wise.
Yeah. You were talking about that Tetris movie, and I looked it up, and I was like, dude, this has got to be like.
Dude, but an $80 million budget.
$80 million budget, but guess what, dude? The guy who's like behind it is the guy who like made the terrible Mortal Kombat movies.
Whoa. Does he have anything else to his name though?
The first like Alien vs Predator, which wasn't that good either.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. All I know is then you must die.
Yeah, but and it's
how
supposed
much
to.
acting do you need in a Tetris movie?
But dude, it's supposed to be like an action sci-fi or something. Like what? What is that? Like the alien blocks from space? Like what is this?
It can't be any worse than Pixels, can it?
Dude, it's a lie. Yeah. Oh, well, I didn't see that movie.
I just saw it.
I saw bits and pieces.
You saw Pixels?
No, I didn't see it. I saw bits and pieces. My brother-in-law has a movie, and my nephew is watching it.
It was a joke, Blue Fire. You missed the joke. You said you saw bits and pieces. I said you saw Pixels.
That's cute, but
I was like, yep, right over your head. Well, normally your jokes go over my head, but yep.
I was more offended by the fact that you thought I watched it on purpose than the fact that
You're like, no, whoa. Like, chill. Hey, some people like watching bad movies.
I mean, if you're watching it with the intent to critique it, say Beautician and the Beast,
like video game high school.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't watch it. You know, there's a difference between watching movies seriously and then having an open range on a movie.
If you're just watching a movie and you're trolling somebody who's really into it.
Oh. So speaking of watching things, have y'all been watching any anime? Y'all been watching any anime lately, peeps? Or reading anything other than OP?
No, not so much. I mean, I watched Dragon Ball Z. I got the fiance to watch Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, give us the update on Nipple Boy.
I haven't been watching Super, but apparently Goku really wanted to fight him to see how strong he was. But apparently he's like Beerus's janitor or something like that. He just, like I said in one of the previous recordings, he was basically a filler. He was a slot filler. He's just there to motivate Vegeta and Goku to fight their best. Mainly Goku, because, you know, he's kind of an idiot.
Yeah.
You know, supposed to keep him focused. And so, but Goku actually thinks he's strong and he wants to fight him. So Beerus has to disguise himself as the guy and fight him head on. And, like, Goku's going all out and, like, tearing the disguise and stuff. And so, like, Piccolo and I think Vegeta have to intervene or whatever while he gets himself together.
Right.
But no, I've been watching, like, the regular Dragon Ball Z.
That's what you meant. You got, yeah.
They're in the Cell Saga on Toonami.
Oh, man.
Quit after that.
And so, yeah, they got...
I want to eat you!
Oh, yeah, I also forgot if you quit, you ain't get to hear the balls are nerds.
Well, that's only if you're, well, I'm watching DBZ Kai, so not DBZ.
Right.
It's like DBZ minus all the the 10-minute power ups.
Yep. Minus
Yeah,
the
so pretty much it's only
nostalgia.
about 50 episodes.
Right. So I'm like trying to explain to PBS that Yamcha and Goku are not the same person, even though they wear the same
Yeah.
jumpsuit.
Does Yamcha even appear in the series, like, after the whole Nappa thing?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, should I say, does he actually do anything?
I mean, he takes Goku home, like when Goku's having a heart attack, basically, and he's basically a supporting character. And pretty much anybody who's not a Saiyan is a supporting character.
I mean, the last person that did anything, and by did anything, I mean, when you first saw it, I thought he did something, but later you realize he actually did nothing, was, what's his
Piccolo.
Tien, when he was, doing
Yeah,
the
that's
whole
all I was thinking. The
press,
tri-beam.
yeah. I mean, you're like, oh, he's doing work, but then, yeah, later, you're like, yeah, he didn't do anything.
Right.
Because of Vegeta.
Basically, if you're not bald, Namekian, or Saiyan, you don't matter.
Kind of true.
Pretty much.
What about you, Trey? You been watching anything?
Right, so like I said, I read that new manga of Naruto, and by new manga, I mean no new, call it, a new material?
Yeah.
A new material? Yeah, so pretty much it was the movie, except with bad art and with like crazy. I read it too, didn't you?
So does it come on? Does it like come out weekly, or is it like a monthly release?
I would say, yeah, it's a monthly release. Well, I mean, I guess it had like what 30 pages or something, 30, 40 pages.
It's a month. It's a monthly.
Is it?
Yeah, I mean,
I know. You know how sometimes the first chapter is like really long because it's like the one shot.
Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking that the next ones are gonna be long too because it is the movie. Where this is like maybe 30% of the movie, maybe 30 to 40% of the movie.
Right.
So, I mean, it's not like they're gonna be new material here because they already know what's gonna be put down. It's just
it'll be. Well, you think it'll extend past it?
I mean, yeah, it's gonna extend past it, but it can't do it until at least the 4th chapter because, like I said, it's probably about 30% into it. So then next you would probably get 60%, and maybe for the final they'll cut it down, get the last 20% in or something. I'm only guessing. So I'm not even gonna bother until it gets to the 4th chapter at least, so they don't stretch it out. But the thing that got everybody raging is how everybody looks horrible.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, okay, Naruto looks fine. Like a lot of the male characters look fine, but Sasuke and all the female characters look bizarre. Just absolutely bizarre.
Yeah.
Everybody's raging about that. Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought that was all right, but like I said, I hadn't seen the movie, so.
I think you guys remember I said the first parts of the movie was good, whatever, and it wasn't until the later half where it was they got super lazy and were just like, oh no, we actually don't know what we want to do with this. We're just gonna end it here.
Right.
It has a pretty good build up. If you watch the movie, it'll get you feeling nostalgic or whatever. And then once you're like, okay, this movie can't be too long. How are they gonna wrap this up? And you see what they do. You're like, wow, really? So I wouldn't have a problem with this manga if it strayed from the movie.
Yeah.
So I don't think it will because the movie is canon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it would have been better if they hadn't made that stupid movie.
I feel you. Well. Yeah, I've been since Anime's coming up this weekend. I'm going. I had to watch some of that stuff, so I watched an episode of Space Brothers, and then I watched an episode of Seraph of the End because some of the artists that work on that are going to be there. And so I don't know if y'all seen that, but that's like the vampire manga.
Nope.
Seraph of the End. I mean, there's a lot of different vampire manga, right?
Oh, yeah.
But
Yeah, I
this,
was about to say, if it's not Trinity Blood or Blood Plus, which is debatable as whether or not it's a vampire manga, I probably haven't seen it.
I mean, but this is a shonen one that's really recent, and I had already read like a chapter or two, and so yeah, I watched it. It's pretty good. But yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I'm still keeping up on Monster, like trying to finish that. Dude, that's super good. I'll keep recommending that to y'all. Do you watch it? Dude, Monster's super good. Oh man. Yep. Oh yeah. Of course, Trey's already read a lot of 20th Century Boys, so he already knows that guy is pretty good at least. So. Yep.
Yeah, but I just want to say, the part where I'm at in Kingdom, I can't even say anything because it's pretty spoiler heavy, but Das Hype.
NBC reference.
Well, yeah, let's just say that, a lot of fanboys are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Bunch of the fanboys.
Yeah, I need to catch back up on that too.
Likewise.
I didn't get through the crazy big arc, because I knew if I sink my teeth in anymore, then I'm gonna have to like do it all in one night and not sleep.
Yep. Instead, you watch Monster.
Well, that I can do while I'm working sometimes. Like if I'm like typing up something or something like that, or whatever, then I can just have it on. Yep, split screen. There you go.
Oh boy. Reminds me of my former roommate and his two computer monitors.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to go to tangent here, but did he ever call you asking for money?
No. He did call me
didn't?
once. He didn't call me asking for money. He called me trying to persuade me to dump my girlfriend, basically. Then girlfriend, to go meet women in like other countries. Like, no.
Wait. How like, when was this?
It
boy.
was like maybe almost a year ago. It was like around the 4th of July last year.
Which guy are we talking about? Are we talking about Big Paw or
His brother,
Yeah.
Mr. Crisco.
Okay.
Mr. Loser, which is the grass is always as far as women are concerned. But, what was I
Anyway.
going to say? Oh, yeah. So he calls me up. Let's talk about, will I put a $200 donation down for his cause for gaming? I'm like, bruh, are you serious?
At least that's like more progressive. That's something going to something that can build to something. No,
But
he's like,
he was for, dude, but
no,
you believe
he's
you
telling
would
me,
actually do it. You get off the couch and do it.
I don't know.
And he was
Yeah.
It's better than, yo, you need to go to the DR to meet some women. No. It's like, no. It's like, no, you need to go to the DR. No, you gotta leave her alone. No. Like, no, American girls, no.
He was wondering why I'm laughing. It's because, he's not exaggerating for this guy here. Dude's got, yeah, he doesn't, let's just say he doesn't believe in paying for any type of games here. Yeah.
Yep.
And he wants to complain about viruses all the time, too.
That and things being basic.
Oh, boy. Yo, so basic. Yo.
Yeah, I have yet to meet anybody that when I extend my hand to shake their hand, my first meeting them just, kind of looks at me, stares at me for a second, and keeps going on.
I mean, it's better than him shutting the door in your face. Like, one time, okay, so the down the street from Campbell, there's like a gas station, and there's that plaza with like the Chinese restaurant, the cafe, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So we went to the gas station for whatever reason, and we're walking up, and this woman is walking up, and so
Oh gosh, I forgot about that.
he gets to the door first, and the woman stops, and no, the woman gets to the door first and stops. she's expecting him to hold the door open for her. He opens the door. He opens the door and closes it right behind him. He's such a scumbag. Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Yeah.
He called me a sucker because like you would have held the door open for him. Like that's common courtesy. He's like the worst. He's the worst. He's a cool guy if you can get past that, but he's a terrible person.
Like the thing is that he's good at gaming, but even when he games, he's complaining about something. He can't just have fun. So it's yo, pick a different character. Yo, any other character. Yo, any other character. Yo, bananas. Yo, any character, man.
Yeah, it sounds like Trey and Splatoon. Pick a different gun. Pick it.
Like I said, I'm telling the guy that's on my team to pick a different gun.
Yeah, I know. You're talking about when you would pick some character against him. Yeah.
See, this was early into our meeting, Trey. So he was pretty much invincible as far as Smash Bros. Went. And so we would have to jump him in order to like shake things up, basically.
Oh yeah.
He's like, get Trey, get Trey. It's like, no, stop going after me, get Trey.
Go after him, Jake.
Yes, and then don't let it be him and Big Paul. That was just a resume disaster. And don't beat Big Paul too much because he was gonna go to his room and play like a bunch of heavy metal music.
Yeah, that sounds like an anime, although we're not talking about anime, but yeah. It sounds like what an anime character would do. The whole situation's kind of crazy. But yeah.
Oh boy. Like I'll never forget when I first met him. Like I got to the dorm maybe a day or two early. And I think I even saw Trey with him like the first day or so I got there. Like and so I got there and I didn't have a roommate. I'm like, oh cool, I get a room to myself.
Oh no, you did.
Right. Campbell made sure that didn't happen. So I stayed up. Like I stayed up all night playing games and watching TV and stuff. And I fall asleep. And I wake up. Like it's like a whole bunch of stuff just on the other side of the room. Like how did they get there? And so I leave and come back, and then there's just like some big black mass laying on the other bed. I'm like, oh. And then I made the mistake of telling him I had a Wii and I had Smash Bros. And that's just where everything took off.
Oh man. Yep, the best of friends meeting over Smash Bros, right?
Oh boy.
I can't remember. The first day I found out he wasn't a regular person was because I called him Angry Man. You know, it's like a joke. Yo, he took that to heart. Angry Man, huh? Angry Man. Oh, I'm Angry Man. Yo, I ain't Angry Man. Yo, Angry Man. Yo, Angry Yo. I was like, yo, what did I just do, man?
Oh, yeah.
All I know is it went down in that dorm between the freaking Smash Bros. I think Trey's roommate and my roommate pretty much got into a fight with like Fritos. And so there's like chip crumbs throughout the whole room.
When did they not get in the fight? Who did either of those guys not get in the fight? Like, one guy hated everybody, the other guy loved everybody. They got in fights with everybody regardless.
And then my roommate tried to convince Trey's roommate that he was black. Trey's roommate was like, he's like an islander basically. He's like from the Caribbean. So he's like a form of Spanish. He was Hispanic. He was from Carousel, and he like repped it even though nobody knew where it was. But But my roommate was like such a jerk. He was so insensitive. I distinctly remember him saying that he would park on Carousel and then would turn to a parking lot.
Now, what is happening? What in the world are we doing this?
Stupid.
Oh. And then there was an incident with like a bunch of water. I don't know how that happened.
Oh yeah.
I do know how it happened because it was actually me who instigated it.
Yeah, it always is.
I turned a cup of water over in front of Trey.
Oh
and
yeah, I
his,
do remember that.
in front of Trey in Patrick's room. And so when they lifted it up, the water would just splash all over the place. So Patrick's stupid self fills a garbage can full of water and just starts dumping it under our door. And so like the whole threshold is coming up, seeping up to my bed and everything. It got well into the room. And then our RD, because he came to our room, he came to our dorm like almost like every other day because it was so loud on account of my roommate. Because he wasn't just loud, he had a potty mouth. So you just hear like him screaming the B word at 12 o'clock at night because Trey is throwing banana peels at him.
Yep.
And
Oh,
so
man.
yeah.
Yeah, do you remember he had like a freaking machete or whatever that was in his closet? You remember that knife he had?
Who?
Your roommate.
Did he?
Dude,
I know he had a pocket knife. I don't remember like
Pocket knife the size of Ichigo's sword.
It was like a pocket knife. I remember that. I didn't know he had a bigger one. Or I don't remember a bigger one. But I wouldn't rule it out. My roommate was crazy.
Dude, yeah, he had like a huge knife in there. Remember, because he also had like some motorcycle jacket in there as well.
Yeah.
I guess he kept it with that. Like the dude, like, you know, I was like, yo, should I ever get up this dude's bad side, man? I was like, yo.
Well, he was from New Jersey. Maybe that had something to do with it.
Jersey boys.
Oh boy, yeah, he was so. I still remember one story about him that I'm not gonna repeat because it kind of makes me sound like a jerk in this instance, but it was so hilarious. Okay.
Well, yeah, you kind of have to repeat it.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Of course, he's gonna tell it.
Remember Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series where Mokuba is watching like a TV show, and the guy's like, yo, he's watching it. I guess like a real TV show. I can't, or something like that. And he's like, your name's kind of Wang. G goes, and Mokuba goes, ha, it's funny because Wang means penis. So I put out a card. I was gonna joke with him. So I put out a card that my roommate Patrick was gonna write this to Blue Fire's roommate, and it said, whoever looks at this card is Colonel Wang. And then I had an arrow that pointed to the back. And then it said, on the back it said, haha, it's funny because Wang means penis. So I put it out there, and he like smashed our door down. He's like, yo, who wrote this? Like, yo,
Oh my gosh.
like, I like just hit it like cover. He's like, this bad, like my ass bed. It's like, who wrote it? He's like, wrote what? I had like, actually had no clue what it was. He started going crazy. Like begging for life, man. Like,
When did this happen?
You don't remember?
No.
I think you were there. Maybe it was class. Like, I think you were there initially. You had to go to class, but cause I just like put it right under the door. Like, I put it under the door, like knocked, and ran back into our room. And you can just hear him read it. And he goes, stop banging on the
Oh, I'm crying because it sounds like something he would do, but I don't remember that.
Like I was like, man, I should have not messed with this guy, man.
He's the real kind of crazy.
Yeah, he was crazy. I was scared.
But you can never do anything wrong. You can't call him out on anything he does to you. Like the whole thing behind the pizza freakout thing.
Oh yeah.
Was because it was like at the end of the year and his final exams, and so the RD would he bought like a bunch of Chick-fil-A and a bunch of pizza and stuff. And so like me and Trey got some and took it up to our rooms, and we went out to do something else. I forgot what we did. We were gonna go see a movie or something. But I dropped my stuff off to the room. And I go next door to Trey in his roommate's room. And I come back. And my roommate's like running back to his side of the room with a piece of pizza in his hand. And I'm like, why did you eat the pizza, dude? There's a whole bunch of it down at the common room. He like flat out lied. He's like, I ain't eat your pizza.
Oh man. Yep, that's like when my brother was rooming with the basketball guys, like the guys that are on the basketball team, and I guess they had alcohol in the refrigerator or something like that, and they got like, the people searched them and found it, and then like, they left a note that you had to come see, whoever it was about it or whatever, and then my brother like goes up to his roommate and is like, yo, this is you, isn't it? This is you. This is because of you. And he's like, no, that ain't mine. It ain't mine. He's like, dude, you have to sign it. You have to sign this right here. He's like, sign what? I don't see anything. He's like, that's just a piece of paper. He's like, that ain't my paper. He's like, dude, you have to sign it. He's like, no, it's not there. It's like, just ignore whatever it was. I was like, oh my gosh. Just like pretending it wasn't there or whatever. I don't know. Or he said it was something different than it actually was, like just like in make believe world or something. That's how Big Paul and his brother are too, I guess.
This dude, yeah. I'm gonna spare our viewers like his whole reasoning, but he pretty much just like it was no girl was a good girl. Except for any girl outside of the U.S., those were the creme de la creme over there.
I'm convinced that an American girl broke his heart.
Oh, I said this from the get-go. I told the story. Well, okay, for those of you who know, here's what happened. Some girl he liked did it, or either he was kind of dating or he just had a crush on her. I don't know. She paid him no mind. Then she went and, she had a kid. And then I guess now she wanted him. And he was, in a relationship with her or whatever. And that just destroyed his whole world, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so after that, his whole world was based on the fact that, that no girl is loyal, no girl, da-da-da-da. And yeah, and so it ruled everything, including the way he saw video games. Like, he hated the kid characters. Like, don't get me wrong, I hate the kid characters in games too, but he hated them.
Oh man,
and he hated the female characters. And so it made it even more funny when I would beat him with Zero Suit Samus because he couldn't stand it. Oh man.
Yep.
That guy.
Yep. Well, do y'all want to get to that One Piece chapter?
Yeah, because we could probably spend like the whole
I was
duration of the
say
show
you can always go
about.
Yeah. Always go back to it afterward or whatever happens. I've been relying on you, Blue Fire, to kind of lay out the important parts of the chapter we need to talk about.
Okay.
If you can think of what they might be, like I guess bullet point type things or something.
All right. So I think where it left off in the chapter before this, they realize that they see a relative of Sanji's, and it's revealed in this current chapter that it's his little brother, Yonji.
Yeah, I mean, is this supposed to be a pun on? Wait, I was just gonna say, is this supposed to be a pun on some type of name or?
No, it's numbers, Japanese numbers.
Yep.
Okay.
Like his sister's name is was it Reiju, something like that.
Reiji, yeah.
So yeah, Rei means 0, so she's the oldest. and then Sanji apparently has 2 older brothers.
Yeah,
And then Sanji's the
San is 3, and then the Yon or whatever is 4.
It's 4.
So yeah, so he's the 4th born, or 5th.
So
I guess 5th if she's 0, right?
yeah, Yonji is the 5th oldest. I don't know how many siblings Sanji has, but
Yeah.
there's at least 5. There's at least 5 Invincible kids.
Yeah.
Well, how do we know there's 5?
Because then there's 0.
Okay,
Yeah. 0, 1,
And
2, 3,
then
4.
apparently they don't have a kingdom, but they do have nobility status.
So I guess that kind of answered like everyone's question. You know, they were saying he was Prince, and then saying he wasn't. So I guess those theories were deconfirmed only to be reconfirmed.
Yeah, that was he duped us.
Right. So I don't know if that makes them like nomadic or whatever, but yeah, they don't have a kingdom, but they're able to participate in their reverie. So they do have like the status of like nobility.
Well, I was just gonna say, if they don't have a kingdom, what does that really mean? Because we know how there's no king of East Blue, there's no king of West Blue. It's just you got kingdoms in there. So does that mean that their island was just flat out destroyed, or
I don't know, maybe
it said like they conquer like the whole North Blue or something.
Right, and that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if it's a confirmed thing, but it kind of makes you think of like the Prussian Empire. If you know back in history before it became Germany.
Yep.
And so it was basically a whole bunch of different empires or countries or whatever that just came together and formed Germany. So maybe it was like a super conglomerate, and maybe through revolts or whatever, they just lost their territory.
Yeah, but what was Sanji's language or whatever supposed to be again? Was it French?
Sanji's yeah. Like how is all his attacks and stuff are named. Yeah.
I think that has to do with the cook thing, probably, though, right? Or
well, yeah, that and I mean,
I was gonna say, you know how every character is like associated with a country.
I was gonna say that. Yeah.
Yeah. But these guys look like freaking.
Because they also had the Din Mushi type thing, didn't they? The whole boat type snail.
Yeah.
Which would go with France. So.
Dude, they look like One Punch Man type, like superhero,
like heroes,
like literally jumped out the comic books.
I felt I hate to bring it up, but I felt Don Krieg vibe. Did no one else think of Don Krieg when they see
Yonji?
His fists.
What do you call it?
Yeah, those gauntlets.
And just the whole, like that is maybe.
Well, I mean, the fact that they have like advanced weapons and stuff, that wouldn't surprise me.
And it just makes you wonder that the whole weapons thing. I mean, nobody would have seen that coming, because it makes you think. If Sanji has the genes, then clearly, maybe they have the genes that actually be good without it as well. I mean,
well, yeah, they probably do have the potential, but if they rely on weapons, then their dependency.
I mean, that's what I was thinking too, but yeah, I mean, I just don't. I mean, it's just so weird, like thinking back to even when Sanji was on the boat, because that was one thing that nobody really thought about. Do we even think he had parents before? I mean, I don't know. I mean, did anybody can you think back? Did anybody even think about him having parents besides?
To the extent that you think of any other character in the crew having parents.
I mean, but everybody else pretty much has some. Maybe was Zoro proclaimed an orphan? I can't remember.
I don't think so. But they never really talked about his parents.
Is still kind of mystery as far as the mom.
If Luffy, we at least know, his parents aren't dead. For example, with Nami, her parents technically could be alive as well, though. If he pulls it out.
Yeah, since they just said they were kids found.
Oh, yeah.
No, hers technically
before
could be alive.
Before Belmare adopted them.
Yeah, hers technically could be alive. Well, Usopp, we pretty much know his is signed, sealed, and delivered.
Signed, sealed,
Robin as well. Who else we have? Frankie.
Well, they just said his parents were pirates.
Yeah, well, yeah, so they could technically come back, I guess.
But I don't think we're going to have too much more of that.
I mean, I don't think so, but I'm just thinking, like, it's like something I never personally thought about until we got the theories of, what's it called, Sanji's dad possibly being in the, whatchamacallit, what do you call it, the old men?
The Gorosei.
Yeah, there's the theories of that, but other than that, we just never really thought about Sanji, because, they didn't really explain with Sanji being on the boat when, we first found him.
Yeah, they just said he was on that cruise ship.
Yeah, did it say that he ran away, or,
That's what I was about to say. I was going to say he ran away, but they just say he was on the cruise ship. They never said why.
Yeah, and I mean, Oda said, like, he purposely doesn't do, like moms aren't around before, because, like, somebody wrote in, like, SBS or something, like, why didn't there more moms in the picture like that? And he said, like, if mom's there, she doesn't let you go on the adventure or something like that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I think it's, like, purposeful, but, yeah, I guess bad dad's okay. I don't know. But yeah, dude, what did y'all think of that? Those outfits, though? They're freaking crazy.
Yeah, I like the fact that, well, go ahead, Trey. I kind of talked over
No,
you.
I was just gonna say that I thought it was weird that we saw his. I thought they were gonna stick with the gag. You can't see the whole face type deal, but obviously they broke that rule.
Yep.
His eyebrows going the same way as Sanji's.
Well, no, doesn't Sanji's go to the right?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. But they both clearly go the same way, just like Sanji's do.
But what I will say, I do think it's kind of funny that they have the same personality to an extent. They're perverts. I think that's the family trait.
Yeah, I was gonna say too that their like personality was exactly the same.
Is it?
Well, as far as
what
Yonji,
we saw.
yeah,
Is
like
it?
when he saw Nami, he like, oh, she's a good-looking woman.
Well, besides the whole what was it being what do you call it, virtuoso, or what's the word I want to use here?
Yeah, like a gentleman, whatever, or like not gentleman, but like
not gentleman, but as far
like
as
chivalrous or whatever it's called.
Well, technically, if we look back, Sanji was actually like that as well. Early on in the series, he didn't care about them. He cared more about, the ladies.
Oh yeah.
There's, because there's times where he's like, I don't care about them, but the ladies are there, I'm gonna help.
Right.
So, to be fair, he was that way as well. But with his sister, was anybody getting the whole vibes with what's that one bar? I'm not even sure if it was canon or not. I'm pretty sure it was canon when Brooke was at the one bar at the archipelago, or whatever.
Talking about Shaggy.
Yeah, did anybody get those same vibes from her?
No, I didn't, but I can see what you're saying now.
Yeah, she's. I won't say she's flirty, but she's pretty easygoing. Yeah.
Whatever you are.
I don't know, man. The bull would have saw that kiss.
So is that I guess that's a devil. Is that devil fruit or is that like a scientific thing?
I was gonna say the same thing. I was like, dude, it can't be a devil's fruit because Magellan.
I think maybe it's an assassin skill.
No, it could be though. It could be like an antidote type thing, right?
I mean, she seemed like a more of a poison person, because what would an antidote power even be?
I mean, it would be kind of like opposite of like Rogue from X-Men or something. Is that like killing the person you like?
But isn't her alias poison?
I mean, that's what I was thinking too. That because he was poison. I mean, it could be. Was he known as that poison Magellan or something?
I mean, his was poison, but like hers could be like something like really randomly specific, like to like heal you when she kisses you or whatever.
Yep. I can. Just a good thing no guy's got that power, because
Yeah.
It only works like kisses, so.
But yeah, I didn't. The only thing is I didn't see anything like, scientific animatronic or anything like that. Whatever going on there. It just looked like lip spray.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think maybe it's more of an assassin skill. Maybe they expose themselves to poison, so they have a resistance to them, like Luffy.
Wasn't that similar to Kilowatt? If I remember, I don't remember.
Similar to who?
Kilowatt and what do you call Hunter x Hunter? That I can't remember.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, that's what the whole family is giving me vibes of anyways. It's Hunter x Hunter.
Right. I feel like they all specialize in some sort of skill, and hers is poison.
Yeah, I mean could very well be.
Especially because her get up is like, I guess it's a moth. Maybe like, because, some moths can be poisonous.
Dude, they can, bruh. And who I thought that? They're just the most annoying bugs in the world that want to smack you in the face every time.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Who knows?
Pokemon.
Only thing I know is Mr. Prince is all but confirmed.
yeah. And also, I was going to say that I just don't see them being, what do you call it, enemies. Just, like, after we met them, I just don't, I get the same feeling that we got when we saw Bon Clay for the first time,
Well, I don't know. Until we meet the dad, until we meet the other siblings, I can't say for certain.
Well, I mean, they could very well be, but I just don't see
'Cause-
these two being, I just, like with CP9, we still had the rest of them that were, for the most part, bad. But Bon Clay was still, good. Like, with these two, after we met them,
They're talking
like,
about, Baroque Works.
yeah. Like, I feel like if we had a popularity poll right now, they would be like, like spot 10 and spot 9 or something like that.
You feel like they're gonna be good? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, well, not necessarily good, but
yeah. I
kind
got
of
you.
like Bon Clay was. Like maybe still fight, but not be. We might see like an actual brother relationship with Sanji and with same thing with his sister versus. We don't know if his other two.
So
brothers
they're not inherently bad. They're just following orders type thing.
Yeah, his dad's gonna be a jerk, I'm sure.
Then,
well, it's hard because when I think of him as either being Fire Emblem Dad from what do you call it, from Fates, kind of that old manish type. Oh, this is the way things are done. Kind of see him being that type. Although I could see it. I don't know. It'd be a twist for me if he's actually kind of like Sanji.
I was about to say, I feel like if he was, I could see him being more like Sanji, because if he was really that type of dad, then he probably would have left him out to die.
Yeah, like I'm wondering, is he gonna be gray haired type? When I say Fire Emblem Dad, I mean Code Geass dad.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think he's quite the Charles Z. Britannia, because if Sanji chose to leave the family, I feel like he would have just, you're dead to me now type.
But we don't know, because that was pretty much the same thing with him. But he wanted them to be along, but then he pulls the whole, well, yeah, because reason plot spoilers for Johnny, which I won't say, but yeah. I'm just saying I could see it going that way, although I could see him being another clone of Sanji, of like an older one. I mean, I don't know. I mean,
I guess I could see that, but I guess my main thing is just how he's affiliated with the world government.
I almost see him being Kilowatt Dad-esque a little bit.
He's some kind of powerful to just be able to step in there and say, hey, make sure my son's bounty poster says, this.
I
mean, we know he's going to be powerful, but we don't know if he's going to be Kilowatt Dad-esque, where he's like, old young man, or he's going to be, old Code Geass dad.
Yeah, right.
And, I'll hate him if he's an old man like that, but,
Nah, I feel like even if he's old, he's going to be capable of doing damage. Like,
I mean,
I feel like,
we know he's going to be powerful. If anime or manga has taught us anything,
if anything,
old men
I think he'd be like Killua's granddad.
I'm just hoping he's not like the granddad, because I hate the old guys.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
And then,
go ahead.
I was about to say, and I know Trey's going to enjoy this, I think Jinbei's coming back.
That's exactly what I was trying to say. That's exactly what made me think about it. But I was like, dude, why? Okay, well, you got to tell me. I forgot exactly what happened at the end, but I just remember we saw Jinbei, and I was like, yeah.
Well, it wasn't
we didn't see Jinbei,
It was a merman.
Yeah.
Yeah, but someone mentioned his name, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, he said, he was like giving a report on the Straw Hats. And then he said, so what's the plan, Jinbei?
Yeah, so I'm just like, I was like, last week I said, did we get any mentioning of Jinbei or Fishman Island? You guys were like, no. But if I had said it this week, you guys would be like, yeah. And I was
Say
like,
what? Say what?
because
Yeah.
last week I asked you guys, because I came in, after you guys started early. And then, yeah, okay. Yeah, so, and then I was like, was there any mention? Did y'all talk about any Fishman Island or Jinbei? You guys were like, no. And then this week, if I would have came in and asked, you guys would be like, yeah.
Well, that's because Jinbei is actually relevant this
Yeah.
week.
And
Wait,
that's the
what?
point. I didn't want him back. I was joking, but I'm like, dude, we've been getting all these new characters. We've been getting some new blood in here. It's like, here's the only way I'll take him back. Is if we see him and he's got like a scar on his eye. Or he's got something like, what happened? He's like, oh, well, I just went through this ordeal. My whole
Went
personality.
into a dark alley, met some rough people.
Like my personality's been changed by this, thing I just had to do. So, yeah, the way you knew me before isn't how I am now, and I've slimmed down a little bit. Yeah, 'cause, I mean,
Yeah.
right now he just looks like a sumo, and yeah, he looks like old man sumo. Like, dude,
It's not even that. It's just like his personality, just like the way he talks, and like, there's nothing special about him, you
I mean,
know?
that's what I mean. I mean, you could
Old
be.
man, grumble, grumble, grumble.
I mean,
Well, I mean, who's to say? I mean, you can't. With any of the Straw Hat characters, their personality doesn't stay that rigid. It eventually becomes more flexible the longer they're with the crew.
I mean, but dude, his is so bad. Like, it's bad. Like, I mean, I was gonna say that I don't think any like sumo guy, but you gotta think of Thor from History Strong's Disciple. He was a hilarious character, and Yukina, the grappler, he was hilarious as well. So you can be the big guy, sumo guy, and be hilarious.
But needless to say, I'm excited to see how Oda's about to put him in here.
I
Right.
don't want him, but I just like.
Basically, Trey wants Jinbei to have a quirk now.
I mean, yeah, because like, why wouldn't he have one? He's so solid in like a world full of guys that are dynamic. He's solid. You know what you're gonna get with this guy.
He's
Like,
definitely a flat line in the world of wavy lines.
he's like, you want that rocky road? You want that peppermint? Like, nah,
You get vanilla.
vanilla. Mama's vanilla.
Not even vanilla bean.
Like, he's just so plain, man. Like,
Yeah, I
he's
can
getting
agree.
introduced to this whole new world of seeing the Sanji thing. Like, he better not come back this arc, man. Like, don't ruin this for us. Like, leave him at home.
Although Brooke has been killing me with the jokes lately, so he's growing on me. He keeps growing on me a little
I
bit.
mean, but the thing with Brook is that we know he can be, he's trying to make him more comedic relief. But we're still not going to take him seriously when it comes to battle.
Sure.
Because, he's kind of, like we said, he's in no man's land of not being the best swordsman.
I feel like Brooke could be a glass cannon, though.
I mean, he really is.
Because, I mean, he's not a bad fighter, but he can't stand up against, like, the big bad.
I mean, but that's what I was saying. That he's gonna do, his shenanigan of the one-hit KO.
Yeah.
It's gonna work against like the filler guys, but it's never gonna work against like a top-tier guy. So yeah. So we just need who we have, and Jinbei needs to stay home.
But yeah, I guess Jinbei is good, to come in because he needs some firepower here.
Or if they at least confirm that he's not the next crew member, I'd be happy with. Because if he's gonna be a crew member, he'd have to be in this arc. Because we can't get another guy that comes in missing everything.
I'd honestly rather have the bunny.
I mean, the
bunny. Yeah, okay.
I love the bunny.
Don't bring back nightmares to that thing.
Well, did he really miss anything, though? He's technically been around since the war.
I mean, but I'm saying is he hasn't. I mean, he has and he hasn't. I mean, he was there for Impel Down. He was there for the war. Then after that, he was there for Fishman Island. Bruh. Do I need to tell y'all about Fishman Island?
Please don't.
He was
Yeah,
there for
please
Fishman
don't.
Island.
Please, not another episode.
No, I don't need another
Not
geography
another
lesson.
word. Not another.
Not another geography lesson, please.
Like I'm saying, you guys got body free there, but like I'm saying, he hasn't really been in. Like, you know, you can't just like come into the crew not really having done anything or been in any major arcs. So I mean, you know, he already missed the huge arc.
He was in the huge arc. The war was a huge arc.
I mean, he was there, but I mean, let's be real. That was a Luffy arc.
Guys,
like, everybody was taking food to Luffy that arc.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it, but I think this chick does have a devil fruit. I'm gonna bet on that.
You talking about Sanji's sister?
Yeah, after looking back at it, I think she does. I think she has one now. The guy, Yanji, I'm not sure. I think he's just weapons.
Well, I don't know how they would suck. I mean, it would explain how she sucks the poison out, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like that could still be attributed to an assassin skill.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense, but I'm gonna say devil fruit.
Or I mean, if she has like a zoan fruit and it's like that, like I said, a moth,
right?
then maybe she can suck poison out.
Yeah, I think that's probably it.
That'd be cool actually.
Because that would actually make sense versus, or I mean, does anyone have a butterfly? Although technically, no.
I mean the Tontatas, they had like bug devil fruits.
Dude, they did?
Yeah, one of them was like a stag beetle.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize that was a devil fruit. I just thought he was.
And then remember one of them had the stitch power, stitching up stuff or whatever.
Dude, yeah. Well, were those factory made devil fruits?
Maybe, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but they weren't captive, so I don't. It may not have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't understand a lot there. I just thought they were, I just thought they were. I didn't realize that was devil fruits, man.
Oh man.
No,
Yeah,
well,
I guess
it's a gray area because they were all basically Smurfs. But
yeah, that's what I do. Looking back, I just thought they could do that. Because y'all know that old story with. I guess that's what it was relating to, anyways. You know how we like to do. What do you call it? Fables. It was like
the one where they're showing
the shoemaker.
Yeah, that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. I thought it was. I just assumed it was that because he had the whole Stitch thing.
I mean, yeah. And Usopp, yeah, he fits in with the Fable thing, and then they were, yeah.
I mean, so that's what I just thought. That's what I thought it was. So I didn't realize it was devil fruit.
Yeah. He had the stitch fruit or whatever, or the so fruit or something like that.
Okay, I'm think of this, but how come his power was so trash, but Doflamingo's string power was...
I mean, his was awesome, because he could, sew people up.
I'm not saying it was bad, but I'm saying, bruh.
I mean, it's because he's like a pint-sized little dude.
Bruh.
Not only that, but you gotta factor in Doflamingo's versatility. He's like
a beast with his devil fruit.
It's like Crocodile or Inaru, where they use their power to its full potential.
I mean, but those powers on paper sound great. Like electricity's always been sound great. And
I mean, not only that, I mean, taking the element factor out, freaking Inaru used his ability to be able to locate people. Based on your heartbeat.
He's got electricity. I mean, already anybody says, sign me up for electricity. You're talking about some string. Like, we ain't talking about string.
Yeah, I mean, Doflamingo is definitely like top tier as far as like evolving his use of his devil fruit.
Yeah, not only, I mean, you got somebody who can hold entire nations captive, pretty much make shadow clones, can restitch his organs together.
Yeah, that was broken. It was all broken, man. The less we reflect on it, the better.
Today, but yeah.
Zoro couldn't cut his string.
Yeah, chill with that. Yeah.
And then apparently he can use his string and cut stuff. superheats and cut stuff
He
from
was,
long distances.
he was broken.
And somehow they attached to clouds.
Yeah, but oh gosh.
Dude, how broken is Kaido gonna be? Kaido has to be some kind of broken to make Doflamingo shake in his boots at night. Like, dude,
I mean, but the
he's
thing
gotta
is,
be.
he's gonna get Doflamingo is gonna get hit with the Nerf bat. Let's be real.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, like, dude, just like reading through the series, you gotta have something to impress you, like past Doflamingo.
I mean, but I was saying Doflamingo has to get hit with the Nerf bat. Doflamingo to me is Frieza. Like Frieza was too much, man. Frieza got hit with
Monkey, go ahead and do it.
do what?
Yeah, you know what you're doing. Just
Do
do
what?
it. Shut up. Monkey.
You stupid singing.
Oh, dude. Yo, I actually met the lady that does that voice, dude. How cool is that? Yep, that's awesome. And she actually held my child in her arms. That's crazy. Dude, that was crazy when that happened. She was like, yep, took a picture with her. I was going crazy. But anyways.
Yep.
Do it.
He's not gonna do it just because he'll do it randomly later.
I was about to slip it in there, but you ruined it. Thanks.
Yeah, shut up. Yep. Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So, anyway, anything else we need to talk about in that chapter?
See, Sonny's family.
How'd y'all like the chapter
Fish.
overall?
Their nobility, something Jinbei something. That's about it.
How'd y'all like the chapter, I guess, overall? Like, after all these breaks, so y'all liking the rhythm of, like, a break with, like, more heavy chapters?
Well, I do. Yeah, there was a break before this one. It was like a week break. I guess it was Golden Week or whatever.
Yep.
But yeah, I liked it. I liked it a lot. I feel like these more recent chapters have had their share of like gags, but also like they're hefty with like information. So I guess it,
Stinky. Hufty.
Like they're not like Bleach where it's like 16 pictures and then the chapter's over. there's content.
I noticed that. Like, I blew through some of those chapters just because, like, trying to catch up on it, just because it was like picture, done. It was like 1 or 2 words per page. I was like, geez, man.
But yeah, so these chapters have actually been good. I mean, not to say that One Piece hasn't been good, but they've been pushing the story now.
Yeah, like I was gonna say that one of the main things that I feel like guys need to do, or Menkai, is that if you gotta take breaks and you earn the right to take breaks, then you need to go ahead and take breaks. Because like the great Miyamoto said, a good game, or whatever he said, but it's like, a good game will always be good, whereas a bad game or a rush game will always be bad. So, you might as well just take your time and make the story, like, polish it out instead of trying to rush it out every week just for the sake of saying, hey, I got it out.
Right. Yep, pretty much. Yep. Blue Fire, we got to transition a little bit, we got some Pokemon news coming out on June 2nd. More Pokemon news, yay.
Whoa, Pokemon news on the B-Day. What's up?
Is that your birthday?
It is.
I forgot yours is so close to mine.
It is.
Yeah.
Right next to you.
Is it based on is it news about the new game or news about the starters?
I mean, I don't know. I would guess like maybe like a new feature or something.
Oh.
That they're gonna show.
It
might show more Pokemon, like more new Pokemon or something.
Is it a direct or is it just like a?
They didn't say. They just said. Well, as far as I know, they just said like more information is gonna be revealed on June 2nd.
Zay says it's hype.
Does he say that?
Zay says it. Apparently, Johnny says it too.
Yeah. Have y'all been keeping up with that Banjo-Kazooie reincarnation ukulele thing?
Not since we talked about it a while back.
Yeah. I saw they
Like-
came out with like a bunch of news about that.
I remember the Kickstarter a while back. I don't remember too much more about it.
This thing says they revealed some of the story, kind of plot thing, and the main villain.
Is it another witch?
Oh, I didn't actually look at it yet. I just I just saw the news here. So, but yeah, I know Trey like loves Banjo-Kazooie. So
Well, let me stand on my soapbox for a second and tell you what's wrong with this. Okay.
wait, with the new game?
Yeah. Well, the problem is that, and this is what problem that a lot of platformers actually have nowadays, is that when Banjo-Kazooie came out, it was one of the best games graphically, period.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was pushing the envelope like everywhere as far as like, you know, story for a platformer, you know, just like, you know, gameplay, you know, all that. Whereas with this one, unless it has like, you know, cutting edge graphics, it's kind of missing. You know, it's like putting out a new Call of Duty game or something where it has like kitty graphics, not kitty, but you know, more art style. It's like you're kind of missing the point in this game. It was like pushing the envelope.
Well, I mean, it's coming out. Sorry.
I mean, it is coming out on the newer consoles, but you know, it's not like a groundbreaking game. You know, it's not like one that everyone's gonna like stop and look like. Who's that guy?
Well,
Could be.
while we
Yeah.
can't confirm that it'll be good gameplay, we can say the music's pretty much a lot because they've got David Wise, and he did the
Right.
Donkey Kong Country soundtrack.
Right.
Oh yeah, he's awesome.
But I mean, it's supposed to come out in the fall, so.
And Blue Fire, I know you're a big Kirby fan. Are you picking up that new game that just came out, or is like?
Is it the one with like the mechas?
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I might have to look at the trailer or something, see if it
Wait,
catches
what's
my
that
eye.
on? Is that on Wii U?
3DS.
Oh, is it 3DS?
Yeah, it's 3DS.
Oh.
But you don't have one yet, right?
Well, I gotta get a 2DS.
Yeah.
I might, like I said before, make that a birthday dealie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, if you get a 2DS now, you actually have like a ton of great games to pick up. Like a ton.
Y'all been playing anything in particular other than Splatoon for Trey?
I picked back up Smash. Like, I don't know what made me do it, but I did. I was working on some of the little achievement thingies.
Yep, you'll see me beat up on Lucas. Yep.
Oh, you can't be beating up on kids, guy.
Yeah. Trey, you almost done with Majora?
Well, you know, that game is so weird because I played it, you know, I played the N64 one, but I didn't get far. Then later I got the GameCube version, which was like, I guess it was like a remake, not really a remake, but it was like, what do you call it?
It was a collector's deal.
Yeah.
Because
So,
it
you
didn't
know,
have, wasn't it Majora's Mask and Ocarina? It was like a Master Quest deal. It was like everything.
well, yeah, it didn't have the Master Quest one on that, although I had the Ocarina of Time with Master Quest on it. But it was one that had like Zelda 2, the original Zelda.
So
Well,
it was a collector's thing.
Yeah, I beat it on there. And then playing this one, they like retweaked some stuff. It's actually made the game harder. Not for the sake of harder, but I don't know, it's weird because they try to make it easier. But a lot of it is just weird because like you know, Hockey's brother Jose was telling me to get this mask, the stone mask that would help me become invisible at the Gerudo Fortress. I was like, okay, I'll do this. But what I found out was I looked everywhere and I couldn't find it. I was like, dude, what is he talking about? Then I find out that they replaced that. They just took that out completely. Instead, put a soldier, an invisible soldier, in the middle of the field, in the Gerudo Valley or whatever. Not Gerudo Valley, but you know, the pirate thing. And he's like literally sitting there, and you gotta use your lens of truth to see him, and he'll give you the mask. But dude, who in the world would ever know to look there for that? Like, it's so random, and you would miss them unless you, like, went to a guide and looked. And the only reason I looked was because I was like, dude, there's literally these rocks right here, but there's nothing here, you know? So I thought I was going crazy there. But then it was because, nope, I spent, like, you know, however many times looking around there to find out they had completely moved it. And in the temple, like, this is where you get the ice arrows.
Yeah.
Ice arrow! Like, yeah, you get your ice arrows. And you're
Uh,
supposed to shoot the water, you know, so you can advance. So I shoot the water, nothing happened. Okay, so I'm stuck in this dungeon for like maybe a whole day. Until I finally figure out that this game replaced the shoot the water with you gotta shoot special parts of the water with it. I'm like, dude, why? Like, you know, just like little tweaks like that, like really mess you up
yeah.
if you play the game before.
Yeah, that just sounds like a jerk move.
Yeah, like, you know, it didn't even make sense. I mean, I guess in a way it would because I guess there could be more cheesiness going on if you're able to shoot any part of.
hmm
I mean, I don't know. I'm thinking they like try to make this game anti-speedrunner or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, my brother knows a lot for sure about some Zelda.
Oh, and then I was gonna say, and then I had to fight the boss there. I was getting absolutely destroyed. I didn't know what to do. I was like, dude, my kid self, or however, let's say if I was like 15, 16 when I played this and beat it, I was like, dude, how the heck did I beat this so easy when I'm struggling now? Dude, I look, they changed the whole boss fight completely. So, yeah, they changed it to something stupid for some reason. Where, you know, instead of just ramming into the fish, you gotta, like, hit these, like, spikes on the ground or whatever. Like, yeah, it was dumb. Like, instead of,
Yeah.
yeah, they just wanted to make it more tedious or whatever. Yeah.
So I saw a headline that Pokken Tournament has outsold Street Fighter V so far.
I mean, like I said before, it's Pokemon brand. Like,
Yeah.
do not underestimate Pokemon.
I mean, yeah, but it's crazy with Wii U, you know, consoles not selling as well compared to like how many PS4s are out there, you know?
I mean, you
guess.
gotta think about the average person that's buying Street Fighter isn't gonna do any combos.
Right.
And so they're most likely gonna buy the game, be like, I'm gonna beat this story mode, and then I'm gonna quit. You're like, yo, you know story mode? Yo, I'll take it back. So,
Yeah, I
and they're
mean, yeah,
also
they
gonna more likely going to buy it used versus the Nintendo community. You know, there's no point in buying Pokemon used because, yeah, you're probably gonna like save what, $1 maybe, if
yeah,
that. You're gonna save $1 buying it used versus, you know, any other game where you could save like $30 something.
right.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't really too shocked when I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense with the Pokemon brand and all. Yep, and Pokemon Sun and Moon are already on, like, pre-orders, like, they're already out there. I saw, like, in the stores
boy.
and stuff. I was like,
I
man.
guess I'll
I
be
mean,
out
it was
there.
tough to find Fire Emblem, but yeah.
What?
It's not really shocking because, I mean, if it was tough to find Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
which is a more hardcore audience, you know, as far as like, no one would say hardcore, like a more niche audience versus Pokemon, where you literally have casuals that, you know, are pretty hardcore about it.
I was about to say, I remember back when I went to get Smash 4 when it first like came out and they did like a midnight release. I thought that everyone that I went was standing outside the GameStop with me was there for Smash 4. No, they're breaking out their 2 and 3DSs and they're like looking for people to fight because apparently was it Omega Ruby and
Yeah, Alpha
yeah.
Sapphire.
Yes, dude. That's all that was out there.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they're even though Trey says they're casuals, yeah, the Pokemon community is pretty
Well, I didn't mean casuals. I just meant it has like, you know, there's like Pokemon. You have like your casuals and you have like your waves out there.
You mean they're just not, like, Fire Emblem, you're pretty much hardcore if you are a Fire Emblem fan.
Yeah.
And then, like, Pokemon, there's a range.
I mean, yeah, there you've got your people who play through it just to play through it or fill a Pokedex. Then you've got your people who like They battle hardcore. They make sure one of their pokes have like toxic and mimic
TK Wave,
and
man. TK Wave.
have like a substitution, and then they'll just like sub out, use toxic, and just gradually chip away your stuff. Yeah,
Do all the breeding and all that stuff.
yeah, there you
Wave?
go.
Yeah, praise the Lord for Wave, because in this next game he said I could pick my team and he would breed them all for me, make babies for me at Kappa. But yeah, yeah, but I was like, dude, okay, then I can actually play maybe a little bit, because that was literally like, they make it like some roundabout way to do it too. It's not like a process like you just, type it in. I want this guy to, this Ditto to make a baby with this Pokemon, and yeah, presto kind of thing. It's like you gotta bring them to this spot, and then you gotta run around for days, and then they finally do it. I mean, there's ways to speed it up, but it's still a long process. Especially like you gotta make them have like 1,000 babies to get like the perfect baby.
Yeah, I was about to say, well, not only that, but also, I think, isn't it based on nature too?
Yeah, you gotta have the right IVs, the right EVs, the right blah blah blahs, the right blah blah, all this stuff. And I was like, good gracious, this is too complicated. What did I get myself into? It's not like it's like complicated necessarily. Yeah, it is, but like the process is, but it just takes forever is the main thing.
Pokemon eugenics.
Yep.
Well, I was gonna say, Wave is good at that anyways, 'cause, dude, he has like all those. You see all those rerolls he has in Splatoon.
Yeah.
So yeah, like, dude.
The man's not afraid of the process, that's for sure. I mean, Xenoblade Chronicles X, let's say that, he's already beaten it. So.
He beat that game like Blue Fire. If you didn't play that game, it puts you through the worst fetch quest of all time. Like, this dumb. Like, it literally tells you to do chores. It's like, go do some chores. Collect money, and first you gotta collect all this money, then you can maybe play this game again.
Yeah, it definitely needs a different way to make you, like, it literally says, go look at the world. You gotta see the world. Go look at it. Go do some stuff in it.
It doesn't say you look at the world. It says go find random orbs in the world.
Go kill these bugs in this corner of the world.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, dude, did you even do the fetch quest yet where you gotta find the crystals? Like, not just any crystals, just specific crystals. All those crystals that are around the world just randomly, right?
Yeah.
Well, apparently each one of those is like a mineral of some sort.
Yeah.
So you gotta find like 5 of a specific one. But this kind is only recent spawns in this area of the world, and it's randomized, and it's one of the rarer drops randomized. So you literally have to run around for like 10 minutes to find it. And then if none of them, because it's also the rarest drop, you gotta do that, and if there's none there, you gotta re-teleport and do it again. So you could take up to an hour just to get 5 of them.
Yeah, it's another game that's like convoluted for no real reason.
Yeah. There's a reason why.
Like, dude, it looks so nice, and like, it's like, I mean, it can be super fun fighting the big monsters and stuff. It's like, it's pretty cool, but yeah.
I've never played a game before quite like that where it literally doesn't want you to play it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Boy.
Didn't make much sense. But I'm gonna try and go back and beat it eventually, maybe, possibly. But okay, Trey, I know you don't care about it anymore, and Blue Fire, I know you never watched it probably in the first place, but there's this Smash tournament this past weekend, and dude, it was hype. That's hype, yep. Dude, it was hype. It was probably the most hyped Smash tournament I ever saw. Definitely one of them. Yep, and I guess we never even talked about, Bayonetta got nerfed to the ground. So I thought that last patch was the last one, but actually this one looks like it was the last one. This one looks like, okay, we're just going to do this one final character. Stop it. Yep.
So they didn't even touch Cloud.
Dude, and then, like, I was going to say, like, in the last Smash turn, the only thing wrong with it was like literally like every other person had a alt, and it was always a Cloud alt. Like, like their secondaries were always Cloud. Or like, Mewtwo King's main in Cloud. The Leo Mexican player that was playing Midnight has a secondary Cloud. Like, I was all these
like
clouds.
I said, like I went back online to play Smash. And I was picking Dr. Mario, and I was getting destroyed by this guy that was picking Roy. Like he was good. So then I switched to Ike. I beat him. And then he switches to Link for some reason. I beat him, and then he plays N-word. I'm just like, bruh, I just fought you, Dr. Mario versus Roy, like 8 matches. I'm gonna beat you with Ike, and you're gonna do like, dude, don't do that. Don't be
Nah,
that
dude.
guy.
I mean, there's all those guys that you get up there and they got like, freaking, witch with a B already, already up there as their tag, like from the get go. It's like it's just sitting there the whole time. And it's just like, I'm playing this guy. It's like, why?
And
Why?
there's another guy. What I was gonna say, man, I can't remember who he picked first, but it was somebody stupid. And then next he switches to Cloud, and I think he beat me. And then I switched to Link because Link, I complain about Link's matchups, but Cloud is a matchup. He can actually fight. Because
Mm-hmm.
Cloud actually has to do something in that match. Like, don't get me wrong, Cloud still wins that just due to the fact that he can literally
Yeah.
run away and then
Dude,
charge.
what match doesn't he win? Okay, let's be serious here.
I mean, yeah, I'm like I was saying, like, if you're not patient enough to just charge up and get the one punch.
I think he might be the best character.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah, he definitely is.
I think he's better than Sheik now.
Yeah, he definitely is.
I think he's better than Diddy. I think he's better than
Yeah, there's no question there, man.
like Mario. He's better than Mario. He's better I guess like some of the top 5 are like Sheik, Cloud, Zero Suit, Mario, and Diddy are probably like some of the ones I've seen a lot of people picking.
Dude, I would say Cloud, I was gonna say that he can get countered a little bit because his blast, can technically hurt you. But I forgot he didn't even have to use that one, so yeah, he's better.
Yeah, Blue Fire, did you buy the DLC stuff?
I never bought Cloud.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got like everybody up to Cloud and Bayonetta.
Did either one of you guys play that game, Final Fantasy VII?
I played a few Final Fantasy games. I started Final Fantasy VII because my former roommate modded my PSP that I had at the time.
Back to the roommate discussion, huh?
To play it. So I played it for like 10 minutes and I never picked it back up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I envy you. Yeah, I played Final Fantasy VII. Probably, let's see, when did Final Fantasy VII come out? 96, 97?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so I played it first time in like 99, just watching someone else play it, and I thought it had bad graphics in 99, y'all. Okay.
Yeah.
This is 1999, I thought it had horrible graphics. Then I tried to play it again, like what, 2013? Dude, my eyes are still recovering. Dude, that game looks horrible.
Yeah,
Maybe...
I've never played it, but I watched a little Machina Bridge that Team 4-Star does for it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it looks so bad.
Like, it looks awful.
There's a small glimmer of hope.
Basically, everybody in the game looks like a Flex Armstrong.
It looks bad. Like, dude, even when Ocarina of Time first came out, I thought that game looked good. Dude, Final Fantasy VII, I thought, it looked awful.
Right.
Like, it looks horrible.
Maybe the remakes will come out on NX. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess if the remake, of course it's gonna make it look better, but I wasn't really feeling the gameplay either. Like, I don't know. I know Final Fantasy is supposed to be like the king of RPGs in a way, and that's high, but I just never really felt the way it played because also the only other Final Fantasy I gave a shot was Final Fantasy 13, aka the one with lightning, and yeah, that game was awful. I don't think
I played some of the early ones. I played like 1 through 3, and I played Tactics. And Tactics, I guess technically doesn't count because it's like a spin-off, but I enjoyed that one.
Blue Fire, don't try Bravely Default. Just saying. When you get that 2DS, don't pick up Bravely Default. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's a throwback to the old Final Fantasy, so if that tells you anything.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess I didn't really have too much of an issue with the first few Final Fantasy games, I guess.
Dude, what games should we tell Blue Fire to pick up for his 2DS?
Well,
I mean, the first game I'm gonna pick up is
X and Y?
I'm probably gonna get Y. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I might get Dual Destinies for the Phoenix.
oh yeah, dude. If you get it, I'll get it at the same time because I'm still, I was technically supposed to get that a while ago, but I decided that I'm going to be going on a cruise apparently this summer, and I was like, yep, that's the perfect time to play it.
So yeah, those two are probably I'm getting right off the bat, and I feel like I got to be one of the cool kids and get a Fire Emblem game too.
No, the cool kids.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
Yeah,
Like the
man.
cool kids.
Hey, I was gonna sing it if you didn't.
Yo, what I tell y'all about me going to the gym and Taylor Swift, y'all?
No, man. What'd I tell you about? Yep, every time I'm in my wife's car.
Oh boy.
Yep, listen to Taylor Swift. But yeah, I'd say Fire Emblem, definitely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would definitely. Oh yeah, I would also tell you, man, if you wanted to think about Ace Attorney versus Professor Layton, wow, like do not go in there expecting an Ace Attorney game. Don't do it. I haven't played Professor Layton like that, but it is definitely about 80% Professor Layton, about 20% Ace Attorney.
But this is a bad game.
Like that's the thing. It's not a bad game, but it's not Ace Attorney. So it doesn't have. The plot was. It kept you in there, but then at the end, you're like, okay, first of all, bullcrap. Second of all, that makes no sense because this, and this. But
Yeah.
it's not a bad game. You'll have. But it's just weird because you know how playing Ace Attorney, you're in first person through Phoenix. Well,
Yep.
this game, everybody's third person, so it's weird,
Mhm.
already. And there's voice acting, so already that's another loop you just gotta get used to. And what do you call it? You don't do the whole starting with Justice for All, looking for the what do you call it? Her Magneta or whatever.
Oh, Magatama.
Yeah, you don't do that. You don't question anybody. Yeah, when you're doing, a lot of your, what do you call it? The evidence, a lot of your evidence is really vanilla. Like, it's not like a big part.
Mhm.
So yeah, so you're feeling like they watered it down a lot just to get it to fit. Where it's still a good game despite that, but you're just like, yeah, this isn't Ace Attorney.
Have
Well,
you?
yeah, but I guess in justification of that it's hard to really go too deep in Phoenix Wright lore because it's kind of convoluted.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like that's what I was just gonna say, that it just doesn't seem right. Like even the way they do it, it's a little bit, it's kind of a little bit of a spoiler for you. I don't know. Maybe I should go ahead. Okay, let's just say it's a little Greed Island-ish, where you say you're in this video game world. So yeah, you just automatically accept everything. But the second you say, "Oh no, this wasn't really a video game world. This is real life world," yeah, you just threw in a bunch of 80 loopholes in there just by doing that. It's the same thing that comes here, where it's like,
Yeah.
you're in a fantasy world, so anything that happens, you're like, okay, I can buy that. I can buy that. The
Right.
second you say, "Oh no, this is all real world," you're like, yeah, that's dumb. Like anybody that was supposed to be invisible was really just in the shadows type. Like, dude, don't give me that.
Well, I was gonna say 2 games I still want to try is Kid Icarus Uprising. I never tried that.
No.
Yeah, you saw it. I hadn't even seen gameplay of it.
I've seen gameplay of it because remember that was before Smash was a thing, and so we just wanted him to be done so that he would go ahead and make Smash, and that was when they were still trying to push the whole stylus thing. So from what I've been told, the game would be good if it had common sense controls, but it doesn't have common sense controls. It has move with the stylus controls. So
Does it really?
yeah.
Well,
But other than that, I hear that people that like it love it. So It's like one of those games you either love it or you hate it.
And I want to play, what's it called? Link Between Worlds. So.
Nah, don't do it.
Legend of Zelda game?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say don't do it, man. Play A Link to the Past first. Play A Link to the Past. Like, if you can bear that game, then go ahead. But if not, don't do it.
Yeah, because isn't it supposed to be like immediately following that?
You know what? You know what this game is called? It's called Lion King 1.5. That's what this game is called. Do you remember Lion King 1.5? You don't want to remember Lion King 1.5.
Are the Persona games good? I never played any of them.
I heard the one on PSP was supposed to be really good, or maybe it was Vita.
Like, I've literally never played one of those games, so.
I haven't played them either, but from what I understand, it's RPG meets anime, or meets what it looks like to me is slice of life. But I don't know.
Yeah. I was gonna say, Blue Fire, you played Shovel Knight yet?
I haven't. I might actually download that because I'm kind of in a video game rut.
Yeah, but Shovel Knight is super good, and it's like super easy to get through too. Like, it's like, you know, one that you can feel like, okay, I actually accomplished something and beat a game without like spending forever. You know, and it's like a classic throwback type feel too.
Like a side scroller.
Yeah, side scroller, and it's just super fun. It's like got funny dialogue. Yeah, pretty much everybody loves that game.
Like,
Literally
the only
never.
problem I have with that game is.
Oh yeah, Trey's played the DLC too, right?
Yeah, I mean the problem is that we're children of the '90s. That is a game made for children of the '80s.
True.
So I feel like like that's the NES. Like, of course we all play the NES.
Yeah, I was gonna say we're kind of ones that went back to.
That's more 8-bit, where we're more 32-bit. So I want a throwback to the Super Nintendo era games instead of 8-bit, I guess.
Undertale?
Huh?
I said Undertale?
What is Undertale? I've been hearing about that.
It's an indie game. It's like on Steam. It's I forgot what other. It's not basically. It's like an homage to Earthbound. There's another game. I forgot what it's called.
Actually,
I have heard of Undertale, man. Okay.
One of the guys that was like in one of the big like online fan sites or whatever for Earthbound or whatever it was, like he was the guy that went off to make that game. Like, it was like some big fan site for Earthbound or something like that. Like,
yeah, Starman.
That's where he came from and made that game.
Yeah, that's partly why, even though Zay and Johnny were like, don't go into the hype, but they put a lot of effort into Mother 3. They like dubbed the entire game because it's in Japanese. They dubbed over the entire game.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like they put a good amount of effort into Undertale. I mean, the soundtrack is banging.
I'm pretty sure it's just one man.
Well, yeah, was it Toby
Fox or something?
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, I feel like he put a lot of effort into it.
I mean, I don't doubt he did, but dude, my only problem is that I was not like. Does it have the oldness and the clinkiness of Earthbound? Because that's the main thing that bothered me with that game. Was just the clunkiness. I feel like that game is due for a remake.
Yeah,
I don't think it's too not too clunky. Like it has an obvious modern feel, but it's I guess the same environment kind of. If that makes any sense.
Yeah. I mean, because if you tell me the perfect RPG, I think Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Like, dude, everything about that game was awesome. That game was awesome.
I mean, it still has like Earthbound's quirky humor, I guess, and the battle setup is a little. It's weird. Like it's definitely not traditional because they give you the option to not only run away but to spare your enemy's life, basically, and that actually plays into like the gameplay and the story. Like apparently there's a thing called a genocide playthrough, like a genocide route, where you basically just go and kill everybody, like any enemy you come up against. And then you have a pacifist route where you can spare people's lives and whatever. and I think that like directly impacts the way the game ends.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was watching
Trey would
someone
be killing everybody.
like I was watching someone play through it, and like the first boss, basically it's someone trying to warn you you don't want to play through this game. Why don't you stay here where it's safe and cushy and smiley and happy? And you say no, so then you have to fight her, and she's like a mother goose basically. She's
Yeah.
like a goat, but she's like a motherly figure. You basically either spare her or kill her. If you
Mm-hmm.
kill her, then she goes away. But if you spare her, then she'll let you go by. And so the guy accidentally killed her, and then he goes back and he spares her. And then he leaves the ruins where she lives, and there's like this flower. He's like, I know what you did. It's like, you killed her, and then you redid it. Like, if you save, it knows what you're doing. It's quirky like that. I like that.
Yeah. I guess we should talk about, even though this is Nintendo, I guess, kind of based podcast on the game half. Maybe we should talk about Overwatch since everybody's getting hype about that.
Yeah, like no one talks about Battleborn anymore because Overwatch is clearly better.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much like everybody that doesn't have a Wii U is getting that. Like doesn't, isn't like Nintendo only. PS4 and Xbox people, literally everybody is like going crazy over that game, so it must be good. I was just looking at some footage of it, but I haven't really seen like too much about it. But my brother was describing it to me because he's played the beta of it and he just got it, and he was saying like it's basically like a character-based shooter where all the characters themselves have like different attributes and stuff.
No.
Yeah, like one's like a gorilla. It's like offensive
I've
base.
seen the commercials for that one. It's like, no, don't sprinkle water on it. But yeah.
Yeah, and one's like a angel that heals people and is like a support type character. One's
So
like a Grim Reaper.
like I said, it seems like Battleborn / Team Fortress type.
Wait, what is? Yeah, and I never played Team Fortress actually, so
Yeah,
I never even seen it.
I feel like it's like what's that game that Jay used to play, Trey? Like Unreal Tournament, something like that.
Tournament.
Yeah,
Unreal
it's kind of like if that and Splatoon had a kid. Because I think you have like 4-man cells and everybody specializes in something. But I think your overall objective is to like.
I think it's actually like a 6-man cell too.
Is it 6-man?
Well, from what I saw, it looked like more than 4.
If I had a PC controller, I bet my computer could run it.
Well, the game. The problem with it, from what I see, is that it just has so many variables.
Right.
You would think that a lot of variables isn't a bad thing, but it just seems like there's just a lot.
I guess they balanced one of the, characters already or something. Zay was telling me. Or he was like, saying, him and Wade were talking about that in chat, that one of them's already balanced.
What, from the day it came out?
They had a beta test.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I guess one of them. But yeah, like some of the powers like seem super cool. Like running on, like some of them was like ninjas can run on walls and like throw shurikens and stuff. Yeah, seemed pretty cool. Yep, we got the police.
Yeah, it definitely looks cool, but it's just like, I don't know, it looks really random. I mean, I guess, of course, it's different if you're not playing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't really get a grasp when you're watching it because it looks just like crazy. Literally looks like just craziness.
But I hope that, I guess the main thing is positive because the game looks like it's doing something different and good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's what Splatoon kind of did, where, for a while there, we were just stuck in Call of Duty.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah.
If we can just get away from that, we'll be good.
Yeah, anything with variety is good in some ways.
Yeah, so like no more Call of Duty clones, man.
But you think Nintendo's gonna like now that they've hit something good with Splatoon, you think they're gonna pretty much just like make Splatoon copy after Splatoon copy and like just iterate on that and kind of make it like almost similar every time?
No, I think
Well,
for what
I mean,
Nintendo's oh, go ahead.
I was about to say with games like that Overwatch game and all that stuff, I don't know if maybe they'll try to go with the trend and try to come out with like more MOBA. I guess that's what it's called, isn't it? MOBA type games.
Mm-hmm.
But hopefully it wouldn't be as formulaic and they wouldn't like just cut and paste Splatoon setup. Maybe make it a little not necessarily hardcore but unique.
Yeah.
So it's not as cartoony as like squids running around inking.
You're saying like if others tried to copy the Splatoon model?
I mean, maybe Nintendo, and others like not Nintendo, but other developers.
Oh, right. Because I know there definitely will be a second Splatoon game, like like a real successor to it. Because
Right. Or if
yeah,
Nintendo does do it, they can. I'm not really sure how they would improve on it, but not make it just a complete rehash.
I mean, yeah, they need something to stand like a standout improvement. Like the obvious improvements are to me just like some of the like lobby mechanics and like how the basically the gears work and the online setup and all that kind of stuff. But as far as gameplay and all that, yeah, they gotta figure out something special in order to make it unique enough to say, how is this different from the Splatoon I already got?
Well, for what I think, with Nintendo, even when something seems like it could be an obvious step forward, they never go for the obvious. Like, if
Right.
you look at Mario Kart, how easy is it to just make another kart game like what you had, just with new courses? Instead, they're putting you on, like, Double Dash, or putting you on bikes, or putting you on, like, zero gravity type dealio.
Hmm.
They're always doing something different. So I feel like with Splatoon, it could be anything from involving vehicles to, I don't know,
The
more wall play, ceiling play. Like, it can just be anything.
yeah, being able to swim like over top of somebody, like like on the ceiling, like yeah, like you said,
Yeah, it can just be anything. Like, you never know.
yeah.
True.
I guess is what we're kind of trying to brainstorm, like think about what that could be.
Yeah, but I think it had to be something like that because I feel like what they have is pretty good. It's pretty solid, which is actually pretty crazy for a game that just came out.
If there's no gamepad though, you don't have the squid jumps like in the same way and the map in the same way. They could just put that on the screen though, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, like as soon as you respond, they'll give you like that moment of invincibility to try to super jump.
Right.
Yeah, you can definitely do it on the screen because if you just have like I don't know, like the L button, because the L button's not even used in Splatoon. If you just tap that real quick, and you can see, but I guess you do need the map because there's times where I'll look down at my map and see where people are. So, yeah, it's tough to play Splatoon without two screens, I guess.
Yep. That's yeah, it would be tough if the NX doesn't have two screens.
I think it will.
Yeah, I feel like that's a concept that shouldn't just get scrapped after one gen.
Yeah.
Yep, it might still be around.
Or at least if they're gonna keep it, then like they've been doing with Wii U and with the Wii, just give you the option of having a different controller.
Right. Yeah. Yep, I know Trey. That would be like his most anticipated. It'll be like changed from Smash 5 to Splatoon 2. Like will be his most anticipated for NX.
Oh, yeah.
That's like gone to his like top of his radar on NX on Nintendo IPs. Mine's definitely still Smash Bros. But
Yeah, like Splatoon literally overtook Smash in Japan too. Like it became like it's a phenomenon in Japan right now.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, it definitely did. But yeah, I can see the like, fun in both. But yeah, I'm definitely like Smash is still my favorite. But